Hi Leos, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are welcome in any of my readings as well. Today I'm going to ask my spirit guides what is going on around you for love, what is your energy, what's coming towards you, and I think spirit wants to share. It is a general love reading. So grateful that you have found this reading. Welcome back, everybody, or welcome to somebody that's new. Let's call in our guides. Let's see what they want you to know. Spirit, please share with me loving messages. What is it that you need me to hear today? What is it that you have for us? I am listening for you now. Your lover isn't lost. The number 49. Is there someone that you are thinking of out there? Do you think that you've lost them forever? Find power in loss. Okay, I'm going to tag this as a no contact only because I'm just feeling that. So if you're not interested in no contact, check out your playlist, check out your collective readings, look at your 2026 forecast, something like that. Finding the power in the loss. So I have a no contact situation, forgiving the unforgivable. Yeah, there's a sense of, can I forgive? Can we move on? Is this love lost forever? So I want some answers today. Spirit, choose to see no faults. Boy, that's a hard one. I see the faults in somebody. Sometimes we see the one thing that isn't working and we just kind of blow that up and we forget about all the things that they do that are working or that are good for us. So I've got some kind of no contact. I've got a lot of energy around thinking about, how could I forgive somebody, or how can I let go of some of these faults or things that have gone wrong, something like that. I have an Emperor. I have a Page of Swords. That felt like an apology. I have a Six of Swords. And I have a Hanged Man. This came into me as they either feel you moving on, but your silence, it's coming into me as your silence is killing me. Okay, so it's a sense of, I didn't realize how much you, just talking to you every day, or the space between us, that void, the void is killing me, is horrible. The void is worse than I thought that it would be, and sometimes it's the person who walks away who feels that way. And you say, well, you're the one who walked away. You're the one who crossed the line. You're the one who did this. But I do feel an apology. I do feel like it's a big step forward, they just said. So it's somebody who probably has a hard time apologizing, probably has a hard time admitting that they were wrong, or admitting that their ego got in the way, or they overreacted or something along those lines. But they're really starting to feel you moving on. They feel the space between you. It could be a fear of you moving on. I have a Two of Cups, realizing that you would be really hard to replace, that there's nobody like you. I have a Six of Pentacles. I have a King of Cups. There you go. And I have a Death card. So realizing their feelings there. This is a lot of fear. This Six of Cups. The Six of Swords, Death card, Hanged Man. Definitely a sense of realizing my feelings. Maybe I'm realizing my feelings a little too late. I feel like I'm a little too late. It's the person that you say, that would have been nice to hear 2 months ago, but now it feels like it's empty, or now it feels like you're grasping straws, but it just feels like it's a little too late for some reason. Maybe Spirit will clarify that for us. I have an Ace of Wands. I have a Fool. I have a High Priestess. And I have an Ace of Cups. I think there's a part of you that knows. They're in a 4 Wands at the bottom of my deck. I feel like there's a part of you that feels that we're supposed to be together. It's the intuition in all of us that says somehow, some way, I don't know how we're going to do it, or maybe we've been here before, they're saying. So there's a sense of, we'll start over, give this person another chance, another try, because somehow I feel like I'm supposed to be with this person. Somehow I feel like it's not over. You know, there's always that person that you just don't feel like it's over yet. And even if you're not talking to them. But these aces, I feel like, are coming forward. These aces are admitting. I feel like I'm admitting my feelings. I feel like I'm admitting. I'm going to say maybe the separation is giving this person an eye-awakening moment that they are either going to lose you forever or they really have feelings for you. And the pain of the separation has really brought out those feelings that if I didn't really want this relationship, I wouldn't be hurting. But there's a little bit of a, like I said, there's almost a why now? So maybe the separation has been going on for a while, and maybe you've had some time to think about it, and you're wondering what took you so long, you know, basically. And is it enough to forgive? Spirit, please share with me. I have a wealthy man. Maybe they put their work first. I have a Lover's card. I have adjudication. They could be separated. They could have been going through a divorce. They could have had a lot on their plate. They could have had a lot of money at stake to be with you. Maybe they have to go through a divorce for some of you. I have an official person. They have an important job of some kind. They put their job first above everything else. Bottom of the deck, I have a great fortune. I have a mature woman, and I have a gift. So this feels like I'm trying to respect you with this mature woman. It feels like I'm trying to understand where we're headed. They're trying to make up their mind that, you know, what's their full future? And maybe you just always saw it with you, and this kind of pushing away energy was really hurtful. This feels like they're coming back with a gift. This feels like they are ready to apologize, or they realize their feelings, and they come back with something to say. They come back with a realization that we are lovers. They come back with, I need you in my life. So is it a kiss and make up? Probably. This is not over. This is somebody who is opening up their eyes to, I didn't realize how much my feelings were for you until I didn't have you. And I feel like that's what's going on right now. So you've got somebody who's thinking about you, who wants to come back, and you're saying, why did it take you so long? Like, I feel angry about that. I feel like it's been longer than it should. They've taken their sweet time, or they didn't come running right away, which is upsetting. So how badly do you want me? So there's a sense of, why did it take so long? And I think I'm upset about that. I feel like that's part of the equation, is the not only the emotional distance, but the how long they've been away, and now why all of a sudden they want to come back. So I'm asking Spirit if they can give me some clarity on that. Okay. I have a Scorpio energy rising from the ashes. Did this person need to focus on their work for a while? Did they need to rebuild their finances? Did they need to take care of business, Spirit saying? So there was a sense of maybe I needed to get through something on my own outside of this relationship, and then I can come back when my kind of plate is clear or everything's over, something like that. I have another Scorpio energy, the ending, letting go, a total overhaul. I'm going to say I've changed. I needed to make a change. I needed to, a little bit of a hitting rock bottom since you've been gone. Okay, that it's harder than you think. Cardinal first, leader, ideas, igniting, birth, a beginning. So let's I feel like reignite. So just definitely, can we recapture the flame? Can we? I think we can. I think it's there. But I do feel the, why now? Sometimes we can just pick right up where we left off. There's definitely a feeling of bitterness on one side still. I have a Cancer, a Chariot, determination, success. And if that's the case, then this person is coming back with taking some action to prove to you that they want to be in this connection. Prove to you that they're going to make you a priority, or prove to you that they really did miss you. They really are not the same without you, something like that, because they're going to have to. We've got to get over this feeling of it's a little too late that one of us is feeling. I have a Sagittarius energy. I'm trying to be hopeful. I'm trying to see that there's an opportunity for healing. I'm trying to see that we can, they're saying find our way together again, find each other again, something along those lines. Let's get a couple more of these. These are always nice. I have a Cancer energy, the King of Water, in the summertime, maybe within a 1 to 3 month period. Maybe we've been separated for 1 to 3 months, and this water sign is starting to feel the emotions. The emotions are coming to the surface, and they're really starting to feel the void. Your silence is killing me was really strong. I have a solar flash. I'm going to say an aha moment. Something in my life has, I've seen the light. I've opened up to what I've done, or I put myself in this situation. I sabotage my own relationship. I feel like I did this to myself in some way. And now I'm really feeling this hermit energy, the solitude. I'm really feeling this Virgo energy, and maybe they don't like it. Maybe they are not happy in the hermit energy. They're not used to being alone, Spirit's saying. I have an Aquarius energy, the nonconformist, challenging the authority. I didn't want anybody to tell me what to do. I didn't want anybody to control me. I didn't want anybody to schedule my time or tell me where I'm headed next in a relationship, or what the expectations are. So maybe somebody wasn't happy about, I don't want to be backed into a corner. I don't want to be told what to do, something like that. Spirit, tell me about recapturing the flame. What is it that we would have to do that? I have an eternal commitment. Commit to each other with a love that lasts forever. This eternal commitment is a promise to support, cherish, and grow together no matter what challenges. So don't run as soon as it gets hard. Don't sabotage it out of fear. Don't walk away because things aren't going your way this time. Allow this love to grow, Spirit just said. So we have some work to do in this relationship, but it's not hopeless. It's definitely got a lot of hope. And I guess that's what I'm going to hold on to. I have a 9 of Wands. I have a 9 of Swords. I have a Hanged Man. It's a lot of worry. This feels like a lot of struggle and worry to me. And I have a 7 of Cups. And this was more of a feeling of, is there someone else? Are you dating other people? Have I lost you forever? So this person is worrying about losing you more than you know. And just because they're not reaching out to you doesn't mean that they're not concerned that you're going to move on. And it's a little too late. Like, they know that you're going to say, why did it take so long? If you really loved me, you wouldn't have, kept me in the dark or, not talked to me for, X amount of time. So they definitely are feeling that. I have a King of Wands. I have a 7 of Pentacles. I have a 4 of Wands. And I have a Magician. Now, I fell in love with this person for a reason. And this person could have had just checked all the boxes, that they're the person of your dreams, Spirit's saying. There's tremendous attraction to this person. I feel like there's a lot of energy in this connection. So you probably were very, very happy with this person. I also feel like I have a lot of time invested in this person, and now I'm starting to feel like I wasted my time. And that's probably on your plate. I spent years possibly with this person, and did I waste my time? If this person comes back, it's got to be that a commitment on some level. We got to work towards a commitment, that they've got to come back talking about a commitment, not just come back because they miss you physically, or they really need to see you, or they really just miss you. They've got to come back with a kind of plan of action of, where do we take this relationship next? Because they've got some convincing to do. Spirit just said that that we are going to stay together. We're going to work hard together and be together. So I do feel like we have some convincing to do, and that's okay. Let's get some love messages. Let's see what they say. I know what love is because of you. Sometimes, unfortunately, we have to remove somebody from our life to feel how much we love them. And I don't understand that, but it's almost like some people do it as a test to themselves. We've known each other before. We've traveled other lifetimes, soul connection. I regret not taking action sooner. I would definitely be in agreement with that. There has been too long of a delay from when you talked to this person last, or heard from them, or communicated with them. And that is the first hurdle they are going to have to jump through, is the why now, and why did it take you so long? So that is the first thing. Words can't express how much I care for you. A little bit of I don't know what to say. You will always be in my heart, even if you don't take me back or don't want this. Every time I want to reach out, something stops me. The fear, the rejection, the fighting, the can I give you what you want? Can I give you what you need? So, not to say that I'm not giving it some thought. You are what I've been searching for all along. So a little bit of, why am I pushing this away? Nothing compares to our connection. So have they given themselves enough time to realize that everything reminds me of you? That they're out there, they're meeting other people. Nobody is you. Everything reminds them of you. You keep popping into their head. You're still on their mind. So just because you separate from somebody doesn't mean that they're not thinking of you all the time. So I think there's something pretty serious going on here. I feel like we're going to try to recapture this flame. The void is worse than they thought. It really is. And then there's this tremendous fear of, I feel like it's a little too late, but nothing is too late. If it's meant to be, it will be, and Spirit will bring you back together if that's what Spirit wants for you both. So let's put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button, ring that notification bell. If you need some more no contact readings, check out my Twin Flame channel in the description below. There may be some readings there that will help you. Also check out my Pick a Card channel. I'll put both of those links in the description. If you'd like to book a private reading, personal reading, go to my website, kathymamolin.psychicmedium.com. In the meantime, we'll ask Spirit to guide you both for what is ever meant to be. We'll see you soon.